Okay.
My boob got stuck on the mic. There's people in the background. Look.
There's people walking by.
I love that. Okay, so this is me just fixing my hair before we start, so that it looks good in the shot. Isn't that funny?
I love this background.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Except for the ring light.
Am I allowed? Is this good? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
What?
No, I'm just to make sure that I'm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just see our levels.
I'm
this
louder.
Is me. Ba, 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 ba.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
1, 2, 3.
Well,
All right,
this is
good.
you.
Oh, hey.
So.
I'm quieter than you for once.
Should I just start recording?
Yeah, just
Okay,
go.
wait. Can you hear you?
Yeah.
You can hear me. I feel like nervous.
Are you? Okay.
I'm recording.
Yay!
Yay! It took us an hour.
We did it. It did take us like an hour.
You guys, it's Kate and Aidan. This is Date Fails.
Yay!
Yeah, it was crazy trying to get this podcast going today. This is my first podcast. I don't know where the camera is. Where are we supposed to look?
Does it matter?
Not really.
You just
Okay.
look at the
We
screen,
look at
right?
each other, right? Anyway, so this is my first podcast here. This is not really a studio. It's really just my dining room.
And look at the view.
Look at the view.
Yeah.
Don't
We
pay
had a whole
too much
discussion
attention.
about whether we
The
wanted
ring
to
light.
pull down the shade and then it would block this view, but then if you leave it up there's ring light reflection.
And we're backlit.
And then we were like, okay, well, should we use this?
Oh yeah.
Like this thing that says Kate, Date Fails, but it's backwards because we're on selfie mode.
Oh yeah. We should not be on selfie mode. You're not supposed to tell them that.
Am I not? Whatever. We're looking at ourselves,
Look
right?
at ourselves to make sure we're in the frame.
That's fine. Whatever. They're all paying attention down here. They're not paying attention
Aiden.
to anything else.
My boobs look enormous. I think my boobs are pregnant. Not the rest of me, just the
Aren't you
tits.
happy? See, that's advertisement right there. That's like sneaky
think?
advertisement. You're like,
I
oh,
don't
my
know.
boobs look enormous. Everybody tunes in.
Actually, you know what though? I don't like when they look big. I honestly, it's weird because I know I bought them, but then you know me, I never wear a bra.
Do you remember when I first met you? And
did I have boobs?
Well, yeah, we had so like I talked to you like all night, and you were like, oh my god, my boobs are huge because I got them double D's, and like I didn't notice them because
I never
don't.
said they were
No, they weren't
did I?
double. No, you said they were big, and then I said, are those big? And then, but I didn't. I just didn't notice it.
You thought that you offended me, but you didn't.
Oh, good.
No, because
okay.
when I got my boobs done, I told the surgeon, if you're not sure, make them smaller, because I didn't
What
want
are
them
they?
to be big. They're technically 32 double D or 34.
So they are double D's.
Well, only in a 32, but not really. I don't even know. This bra I think is like a 34C. I just wear, if I do wear a bra, which I almost never do.
There's a hickey on your boob, I think.
That's not possible.
Did someone suck your boob?
No.
I mean, you do have a boyfriend.
That's not. Do you have a boyfriend?
Am I not allowed to say that?
No, it's fine. I have a boyfriend. It's just, I'm always afraid to say I have a boyfriend because who knows next week? You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
It's like
That's
it could
true.
be jinx. No,
but
it's
he
just
is
like a
leaving your
birthmark.
mark.
No, it's
Are
just
you
a
sure?
birthmark. Yeah.
It looks like a hickey.
Whatever. I don't think so.
Huh.
No, I haven't seen. I'm not sure.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
it doesn't matter.
This is awkward. All right. Anyway, oh, for one thing, we are recording, right?
It's going.
The red button.
It says
means
it's the
recording,
red dot
right?
and then 2:48. So we've been on for 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
The worst. The worst.
But we had to set it up so that, I mean, it's your pod. Don't drag me into We Are the Worst podcast. It's not my
You're
podcast.
a co-host now, officially. You're an official
okay.
co-host, right?
Well, I'm for this episode, yeah, but the setting up was you, boo.
I know, the setting up was me. Well, here's what happened. I couldn't find the SD card for like 30 minutes because it's in my phone, which is recording the video. But then I remembered I have another SD card, but I couldn't remember where it was. And I spent a long time looking for it.
Yeah, the full story is, people.
I'm an idiot.
She had this SD card, and then she was like, I know I have an SD card in my other phone because she has like 17 phones.
I do.
And she
I deal
had to look
drugs.
for a needle to poke into the opening
Great.
thing.
I just said I deal drugs, and you're like, and she's looking for a needle. No, I'm just trying to get it out.
Rubber.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. Well, God, it's been, first of all, so long since I did a podcast, but I'm officially, Date Fails is back. It's official.
Okay.
It's here. It's once a week. We're doing it.
Okay.
It has taken me a long time because I don't know how to do this with a boyfriend. It really freaks me out.
Okay, well, can you talk about your relationship in the thing or no?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he is a guy.
Okay, so she's not a lesbian. And so that hickey from the hickey on the boob did not come from a woman.
It's just a mole or something. It's not. It's a birthmark.
You would know if you had a mole on your boob.
I know, but that's a birthmark.
I can't stop staring at your boob. And if anybody was watching this silently, I bet they would think that I was checking out your boob.
Gay men love boobs.
I don't notice them.
You noticed mine.
No, I only noticed them after you said, "Oh, they're fake," and I was like, "Oh, are those big?" That's really like.
Oh, but today you noticed them. You noticed
well, they're huge.
There's a hickey. I know they are really big.
Well, you keep talking about them.
Well, okay, let's stop talking about my boobs. This feels like so vain, and I don't.
Also, under the table, she's like pulling up her skirt, and I don't know why she keeps pulling up her skirt.
It's not a skirt; it's a romper. Which, by the way, I wore this romper yesterday to try to ride my bike to the grocery store.
Did it work? God. Did it get caught? It got caught.
Getting caught in the brakes. I had to stop like 9 times.
That's hard.
And finally, I walked my bike home, and my ice cream melted. And
but I got you a box of ice cream today.
Oh, I want a popsicle.
Yay!
I don't want to get up.
Well, wait, you want me to go? You talk to them while I get you a popsicle.
All right, don't forget to take the headphones off.
I'll
take the headphones off. I can see you walking away with the headphones.
I'll stick the popsicles.
You get me a popsicle, any flavor. All right, okay. Guys, here's what's going on. Truthfully, this quarantine, I just didn't want to do the podcast. It's been forever.
Should I open it for you?
No, I can open the popsicle.
Okay. Or it's gonna make the crinkly noise.
That's okay. It can make a crinkly noise. This is real life, guys. That's gonna get all. This is the worst. So far, we talked about my boobs, and then I took a popsicle out of the wrapper with my mouth. That's great. All right. This is going on my OnlyFans that I don't have.
I don't know why. I feel like it's gonna melt into the electronics.
I know, it's weird. Why is there still popsicle in it? It's like it parted. It slightly melted in the freezer. All right.
Okay.
So, I didn't do the podcast. Also, I don't know, the pandemic, I never felt like myself until recently. I really didn't. Yeah. I felt so just depressed and like lonely. And I was living in this terrible place in Hollywood. You were there before.
That wasn't terrible.
It was not terrible until lockdown and when the military moved in.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had the National Guard in the neighborhood. And then there was like no one on the streets at night except for some guy dressed as V for Vendetta who would ride his bike up and down my street all night. I'm not kidding. It was creepy.
That's what you get for wearing that Supergirl outfit and breaking into that one guy's house and leaving
That was a long time ago.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Oh my God, my flip-flop just broke. That's all right. I'm having a weirdest... You guys.
Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. Like, no joke. My flip-flop under the table just broke. Look.
You can just shove that back in. That's happened to me too.
Really? All right, we can do
Well,
that.
actually, it's broken.
It really broke.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right. It's Mercury retrograde. How many of your exes have hit you up?
Have I? None.
No way.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had one guy who, I mean, from years ago, he
hit you up?
I mean, but he's not an ex. I just fucked him. That's it.
Yeah. No, that doesn't count.
That's a different.
Yeah. I've had all my exes pretty much, like many exes.
I don't know how they. I tried to fix it.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I think that's what's supposed to happen during Mercury retrograde. Is your exes are supposed to hit you up.
Did they all hit you up?
A few did. Yeah. It's been a little uncomfortable for me.
And how did who are you? Wait. Do you mention names on this podcast?
No. But it's been like 3 different ones that have hit me up in the last week randomly. Isn't that weird? And they're all like one was angry. It's like he hit me up with anger.
Why?
I don't know. He just
was he the one with the Supergirl outfit?
Yes.
Really? That guy's always angry though, from what I understand.
Yeah, you know what?
He's like
such an asshole. He was like, you're just dating this guy for money, and I'm like, first of all,
what an asshole.
I don't have his money. That's one misconception about dating a guy with money. It doesn't mean it's your money. I'm not rich. I do now have help paying my rent a little, which is the only reason
I mean, look at this place. View. Hi, sir.
People walking by.
Hello, do you think they see us?
No, this is what's great. The window's tinted on the outside, so they can't see in. Don't knock at them. What is this? This isn't like an aquarium in.
They didn't like that. That was a white girl with an Asian guy, just like us.
I feel like this is a terrible podcast so far.
Oh, well, You just gotta start and then get going. I'm sorry about.
You have to talk into the side of the mic,
okay,
not the
hello.
top. Well, that's
the angry guy. Yes. So the angry guy is the guy that you went to. This is why you're dating. You should have told him this is why I'm dating a rich guy. So if I ever have to break into someone else's place,
I feel uncomfortable saying I'm dating a rich guy because I've never dated a rich guy, and I'm uncomfortable dating rich guys.
So
even this rich guy, it is uncomfortable. You know why? Like one night we went out for dinner, and it was him and a bunch of golf people, and they're all rich, and they're all talking about like the stock market and their investments and how much money they lost gambling at golf that day. And I literally was getting like overdraft notices on my phone. And I was like, when me and my friends go out, we just like talk about whose food stamps came in. So uncomfortable. But I still am in the habit of ordering like the cheap thing on the menu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they don't care about what they order. Like, you know.
No. But, you know, my boyfriend, he does have money, but he honestly isn't flashy with it. I mean, you met him. He's not flashy with his money.
He's not.
He wears Target clothes.
No,
and
yeah.
he, like, eats. I mean, we literally...
Do they know who he is yet? They don't.
No.
Okay, great.
We eat at Applebee's.
Yeah, so we're not going to talk about him.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move it along.
But can we say he's black?
We can say that, yeah.
Okay, great. He's black.
Okay. Why does that matter?
Because Black Lives Matter is hot right now.
Oh
so
my God.
you need to, you're a white girl. I'm trying to save you.
Wait, can I actually tell you a funny black-white dating story? Okay, let me tell you something about dating a black guy that's hilarious for me. I accidentally say racially insensitive things all the time, but I'm not racist.
Does he call you on it?
Well, yeah, but he's not mad because he knows I'm not racist, but he'll be like, that's kind of racist.
Like what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. See, this is going to sound so racist.
Let's put Aunt Jemima on the chicken and waffles. Is that...
Oh my God, it wasn't Aunt Jemima.
It wasn't Aunt Jemima thing! I was just joking!
Oh no, but this is what I said. I said, oh, I hope he doesn't get mad. I said, hey, I want to give your dick a name. Would you prefer Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth?
Wow.
I didn't mean it racist. I said the same thing to Joey Diaz, and he's Cuban. I just meant because the balls are like the pancakes and the dick is like the syrup. And those are the only two syrups. Like, you can't call it log cabin.
Balls are like the pancakes.
What other syrup has a name that you could give to a penis?
Mrs. Butterworth. You gotta churn the butter.
That's what I'm saying. Mrs. Butterworth. But you can't name it any other. What other
you can't.
syrups are
So
there?
just because you called it Aunt Jemima.
Well, no, he just said that's kind of racist. And I was like, no. It's not because your dick is black. It's because it's between your balls. And the balls remind me of the pancakes, like the flapjacks.
Wait, but I don't understand why the balls remind you of the pancakes.
Well, because,
why?
Because not all balls.
How big are these balls? No pancakes I've ever eaten look like balls.
Okay, when I was on Joey Diaz's podcast one time, he pulled his balls out and they were really
large
kind of
and flat.
Yeah, and I said,
did you feel it? Was it
no,
cylindrical?
I didn't feel it. No.
Was it cylindrical?
No. But on the podcast, I said like, oh, your balls look like flapjack.
I'm not showing you my balls, Kate.
I don't want to see your balls. No one wants. We don't want to see. People do want to see your balls, but I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody who watches this wants to see my balls.
Well, you never know. Girls watch this, and gay men.
Gay men watch this?
I guess. I don't know.
Really?
Anyway.
They're all looking at your boobs, still trying to figure out if they're hickey or not. That's what.
Anyway, but the point is,
okay.
He then told me it was racist. Now, he was like, ha 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 ha, that's so racist, ha ha ha. Like, he was still laughing. Like, he wasn't offended.
Yeah.
However, I really didn't understand why it was racist because I had no idea that Aunt Jemima, that they stopped making Aunt Jemima because it's considered a racist character. Did you know that?
What if, okay, so what if, like, if I was an interviewer and you were like, okay, like, oh my God, I could call you Diane Sawyer or Connie Chung. That's kind of, is that racist?
Are they both Asian?
Diane Sawyer? You don't know who Diane Sawyer is?
Yeah, I thought she was blonde.
Yeah, she's blonde. Well,
okay.
Isn't Mrs. Butterworth blonde?
No, Mrs. Butterworth.
Is she black?
She's a syrup bottle.
Is she black though?
I don't know. I mean,
do they have a photo of Mrs.
I don't think so. I think the bottle.
The syrup is brown. It's a brown. It's a black. Yeah, we are just digging ourselves in deeper, and I'm just so scared because I
We're not racist though. This is my second black boyfriend in a row. This is the thing.
You know, yellow people, Asian people, are folded into along with white people, so we're also.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
We're considered
That's
like
not
the
true.
privileged race.
When you check the box on your whatever form it asks you.
No one cares about us.
Yes, they
do.
do.
You know, like if you say like a black person can't swim, oh my God, racist. If you say a brown person eats burritos, oh my God, racist. If you say Asian person can't drive, oh yeah, and they also do kung fu, ching chong, ching chong. That's basically what happens
That's
to
not
us.
true. People
yes,
get
it
in trouble for that
is.
too.
No,
Remember
they don't.
That guy got kicked off Saturday Night Live for that.
What?
Oh my god, that guy that was supposed to be on Saturday Night Live, and he like made a racist comment about Asians.
What did he say?
I forget. We have to look it up.
Oh, I'm glad that people care about Asians. That's
Yeah,
nice.
of
I thought
course.
people don't care about Asians.
Yes,
I
we
always
do.
feel like.
I care about Asians.
Hey, look, you know.
No, stop knocking on the window. Anyway, every time someone walks by, Aiden knocks on the window. There are people listening on audio.
He's cute, though.
Okay, is he?
Well,
no,
I
not
mean,
really.
they have shit.
Oh my god, Aiden, he had
I like liquor store loiterers. So my type of guy
yeah,
is.
he looked like K-Fed's little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
That's your type?
Hot.
Oh my god.
Guys who look hang out in front of liquor stores at 2 a.m. in front of like 7-Eleven with like brown bottles. Yeah.
Aiden loves homeless men.
And you know when I was really high on drugs before. Look, we're honest. I wrote a book about self-help and everything.
Which we're going to talk about your book.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I slapped your
fine.
popsicle. Ew.
Slap your popsicle.
Okay, but
I'm gonna slap your popsicle.
look, the reason why the book is so good is because back before I wrote the book, I was really going through it, and I called Kate every time.
Yeah.
I was like, Kate!
We're always going through the same thing at the same time.
We are.
It's creepy, literally. I mean, not everything. Like, you have some things in your life that I don't have.
We're soul twins.
Twin flames.
Twin flames, that's what they say, twin flames. We are like Romeo and Michelle type. We're looking for the needle together. That was interesting.
The needle, just to be clear, was to get the SIM card thing open
because
on
you
my
need to
cell phone.
push a thing at the top.
Yeah,
And
anyway.
then she was like, I don't want to poke myself, and so
All right.
I got her a roll of duct tape and I tried to shove it in.
All right, that really isn't the point. Okay.
Okay, well, whatever.
Moving on.
Okay.
Back to your book. Let's talk about your book first.
Okay,
of all.
okay.
Wait. But before we do that, I just want to clear things up about this whole Mrs. Butterworth and Jemima thing, because then I researched.
Okay, so what does she look like?
It turns out, well, Aunt Jemima was just like considered sort of a racist character.
I'm looking up Mrs. Butterworth just to see what she looks like.
But then if you do the research on why they stopped making the Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth, it takes you down this racist wormhole of advertisements. There were so many crazy, like, un-PC ads. Like, there's this guy named Frito Bandito that was like the Fritos spokes guy who's like, andale, andale. Like, he talks like that, and he has like guns firing off and stuff. So.
She is black.
Are you sure? Let me see it.
Look. She's black. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Touch the button. Oh my god, so it's not a hickey, it's an iceberg. Her popsicle went down her, Just put it all in your mouth, Kate. Is it gonna be sticky now down your chest? You know, I don't know. She's just being a little dramatic. There was something on top of the garbage can. She tossed it.
I'm actually sober. That's the sad part.
She's sober. That's the sad part. Kate, are you okay? She ran to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
Kate, it's gonna be fine, honey.
I'm gonna people.
I wonder if they could pick up your screaming.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she's coming back.
Oh my god.
Are your hands gonna be sticky? Do you need to wash your hands?
I did. I was looking for a towel to dry my boobs.
Oh my god,
Oh my
to
god,
dry your
it
boobs.
literally went down my boobs. I titty fucked the popsicle.
You should come back just like that. Come back just like that.
I really titty fucked.
She stuffed I'm giving you the play-by-play. She stuffed her towel down her boobs, and now here she is, the champion. Woo!
This is so funny. This is the worst podcast.
It's Mercury retrograde.
Literally, it went straight down my cleavage. All right.
Oh
my god. What? Is there still boob?
No.
Popsicle?
I'm trying to
All right.
see for you.
It's
It
fine.
smells like popsicle down your breasts.
I just want to apologize to the viewers and the listeners.
They're just happy you're doing one, Kate. They love you.
Okay.
They love you.
Thanks. Let's get back to it.
Keep stuffing stuff down your bra. They'll really love you. This is a video.
Oh my god.
So-
Oh my god, that was embarrassing. All right.
Awesome.
Anyway, so the point is, don't
She is
call,
black, though. She is black.
I'm not naming my boyfriend's penis anything black. I'm now naming it something new.
What are you gonna name
I don't
it?
know yet. I haven't decided. Anyway, let's talk about your recent. Let's talk about the book first.
Okay.
Tell them Aiden wrote. You guys, Aiden wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
It's amazing. I haven't gotten a signed copy yet.
Did you read it?
Even though I bought 20.
Did you read it?
I bought 20 copies of the book.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Everybody should get it. Did you read it? No, but I got it.
Let me tell you why I didn't read it. Because I had it shipped to my guy's house in Nashville, all 20 copies.
Where is it? Where are the 20 copies?
I haven't been there.
He holds on to my 20 copies of my book?
He has the 20 copies. I told him to give them to people.
Is he giving it to people?
I don't know.
Well, you got...
But that's why I haven't read one yet. I need one here.
Okay, well, I have one in the car.
Still had popsicle in my boob. All right.
Hi. Can they see me?
They can't see you.
Can I
Stop
please, can I
waving.
knock
No
again?
one can see you. No, stop it. All right, so anyway, tell them the book is called...
The Art of Being Yay.
Yay! I love that name, The Art of Being Yay.
Mm-hmm.
And it is about...
It's about being happier. It's about being... Because I was so miserable. I was so miserable.
Tell them about the book, Aiden.
Oh, okay.
Go
Really?
into some deep... Why
Really?
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it all started when my boyfriend died.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's like I literally got ghosted.
He got ghosted. I told him he should scatter Michael's ashes where Michael would want to stay for the rest of his afterlife.
You're in my stand-up comedy bit.
Because I told you.
Because no, this is what happened, Kate. You forgot.
To
I
scatter
said,
his
I
ash
said, I
in
need
your
to.
ass.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, Kate, I don't know. I want to keep Michael in my act. I want to keep Michael in my act. And you said, you want to keep Michael in your ass?
But that's where he would want to be.
That's where he would want to be. That's right.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, I was very, that was insensitive, but Aiden laughed.
I thought it was hilarious. I was gonna make a mold of his penis.
Were you really?
And then sprinkle some of his ashes. I'm just kidding. Although that would be kind of like Michael would find that hilarious.
Did you ever make a mold of it while he was alive?
No.
You know what? We should do that with the people we love.
Make molds of the penis?
While they're alive.
We should make an Aunt Jemima line. We should make Michael's penis and call it Aunt Jemima dick.
Michael was
but
white.
Michael was white,
Yes,
so we can't.
That's the point. So you can call it white dick Aunt Jemima, and it's not. Here's what's funny. I don't think that it's racist if you don't. I don't think it's racist if you don't know it's bad. Like, for instance, when I was a kid, my maiden name was Rice. Okay, I was married. That's how I got the name Quigley. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kate Rice?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, like, kids at school used to make fun of me.
We are soul flames.
What? Oh, because you're Asian. See?
See, is that racist?
Prejudice.
That's right. That's racist.
not racist. It's prejudice.
It's prejudice.
There's a difference.
Okay.
Racist is hateful. Prejudice is just a stereotype. That's how I see it. So it's like, if I say Asians are good at math, that's a prejudice, but it's not an insult. It's not racist. Is
that prejudice?
Prejudice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prejudice is worse than racist.
No.
Prejudice is like you.
No.
No, it's like prejudice is like I don't want you.
See, I think racism has to have hate, and prejudice is just a prejudice about something. It could be good or bad, like saying like black guys have bigger dicks. Like that would be a prejudice.
Is that a prejudice?
It's not racist.
That's a stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
What is our thing? You know, I wrote a book. I should be able to answer something. I wrote a 180-page document.
I think we should call someone black.
I'm like, what?
Call a black person.
I have Tracy Walker.
I don't know who that is.
Who do we call? Oh, Big Mike. Unfortunately, he passed away.
Aiden!
He would like that joke. He'd be like, aha, Aiden, you're funny. You know he would.
Our friend Big Mike died.
That's right. He's a comedian.
Rest in peace, Big Mike. He was awesome.
Yeah.
I always think of him with his big gulp 7-Eleven cup that we know is filled with some kind of gin and juice at all times. I'm not kidding.
I love him.
I loved him too.
He was very sweet.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I can't believe this podcast is honestly, I think we've offended like everyone and done a horrible job so far, so we're killing it.
Well, I mean, you know, controversy gets ratings.
Yeah. Anyway, so my point is my maiden name was Rice, and my best friend was black growing up.
Okay.
Her name was Marlia. And
what happened to Marlia?
we're still friends. Every time I go to
Why
Ohio,
don't you
I
call
see
her about Aunt Jemima?
That's a good idea.
Can you dial out on this? You can.
Yeah, but I didn't know because we're using my phone to film this.
Okay,
look, it's fine. I think we already have established that it's racist.
I don't think Marlia would find it racist.
She wouldn't.
No.
I told Jackson McQueen and he laughed. He thought it was hilarious, but he understood.
He'll laugh at anything you do. He's got the hots for you.
No, he doesn't. Aiden.
Oh, can I edit that?
Aiden.
Am I not allowed to? I'm in so much trouble. Oh my god!
Anyway, let's move on again.
Okay.
Back to Uncle Ben.
I'm so
I was
sorry.
trying to get to Uncle Ben.
Who's Uncle Ben?
Uncle Ben. Okay, Uncle Ben's Rice was a brand of rice made by the same company, by the way, that made Aunt Jemima and Mrs. Butterworth.
Uncle Ben's Rice.
Yeah, it was called Uncle Ben's Rice. And the thing is, all the kids used to be like, oh, is your uncle Uncle Ben? And I never understood what they meant, except my last name was Rice, so they were like making fun of my name. And then I found out, just when I found out about this whole Mrs. Butterworth thing, that Uncle Ben was black. I never knew Uncle Ben was black on the box, so those kids were actually being racist. Now that's racist. Because
they were being why?
Because they were making fun of me for having an Uncle Ben.
For having...
They were saying, is your uncle Uncle Ben?
Like a black... Why is that a racist?
Because they were white. And Uncle Ben is black.
You have a black uncle?
No.
I don't understand this. I'm not following this at all.
No.
Why?
What I'm saying is, my best friend was black. And the kids at school would say,
because it was
Uncle Ben, and I didn't understand that they were being racist because I didn't know Uncle Ben
they were
was
trying
black.
they were trying to
hurt my feelings, but I didn't even know it because I didn't know Uncle Ben was a black character.
Yeah, that joke isn't funny. They're not funny.
No, they weren't funny.
Yeah.
My joke was funny.
Your joke is funny. Yeah, that joke is funny. That Uncle Ben joke is too
racist.
Yeah, meta.
It's not funny.
It's
that. But my point is, Uncle Ben was also a black guy on a box of food, which leads me to this.
Okay.
Who wants to buy food with a white person on it? No one thinks white people are better cooks.
What is a white person on a box? Captain Crunch is white.
He's not real. He's a cartoon.
The Lucky Charms guy is white.
He's an elf. He's also Can you name any?
If you're an elf, if you got a disability of some sort, you can be white. Cause he's an elf, and so he gets to be
He's not
white.
real. What about Chef Boyardee? He's white. Is he real? He's not real either.
Wendy's, the Wendy girl. Wendy girl.
Wendy girl also though.
Dave Thomas, KFC. You're right. It's only drawings. Wait a minute. No, they're drawings. Wait. Wait.
Aunt Jemima was a photo.
Aunt Jemima. No, Wendy girl is real as Aunt Jemima is. Because Wendy girl is based on Danny Thomas's niece or something.
But she was always a drawing.
But she's a real girl.
At one point was a photo.
Wendy girl is a real girl.
I'm saying no one wants to buy food with a picture of a white person.
Yeah, nobody goes to Wendy's, but oh my god, I'm burning all your sponsors.
But all right, this is horrible.
They're an elf.
I sound racist now against us and black people, and I don't think I.
You know what? If you can get to enough races and be racist against all of them, then you're an equal opportunist. So you should just aim for just getting all of them.
That's why I aim to sleep with all of them. I'm like, if I sleep with all the races, nothing I say can
Have you ever slept with a Latino?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what kind. I think Argentinian.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I did Mexican. Yes.
Okay. Mexican.
How about you? Is there any race you have to sleep with still? I highly doubt it.
No.
Yeah.
I've gone through I've tried all of it. I've tried everything.
Aiden's gone through the whole human race.
I have. I've tried. When Michael died, I slept with the entire Los Angeles County, and then I went up to San Francisco and
really
then
did.
Yeah, I did.
This is not a joke.
It was not. I was not doing well at that time.
So what's going on with your love life? Can we talk about it?
I mean,
any good dates? Any quarantine dates? Have you been dating at all in quarantine?
Not really. No.
Have you been fucking?
No.
Liar.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to get caught. I just wrote a book about being happier and self-development. I can't talk about all that.
About being authentic.
That's fuck you bitch. I'll show you authentic, you bitch.
Okay. Well, I have a whole list of questions that the fans sent me that we could answer.
Well, let's do that.
Oh, it's a pause because they're on my phone.
They are?
Yeah, but I can use my laptop. They're in my DMs and stuff.
All right.
So we're just gonna.
You can get your DMs on your
Okay.
your.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. Today's a day of learning new technology.
Yeah, or my other phone. Okay. Hang on.
What do you think? Phone number 2, phone number 3.
Okay, we'll do this here.
Okay, so we're gonna answer questions.
Yeah, we got so many fan questions, which I love, by the way. Thank you guys for sending them. And if you listen to this podcast and you want to send a question, you can send it to any of my DMs, or you can send it to, I would recommend the DMs. I also have a podcast email. It's datefailspod@gmail.com, but honestly, I check my DMs way more often. Okay, so let's get in
All
here.
right, let's get in there.
In the meantime, Aidan, why don't you tell them one of your recent dating failures?
What's my recent dating failure?
I don't know, do you have any?
Recent dating failures?
I mean, you already told the story
Well,
about when you fell asleep with the guy inside you.
Right. But that was before the pandemic. Thank you, Kate.
It doesn't have to be during pandemic.
Well, you said recent. I did remember I was I was kind of sort of seeing a guy who was a 42 or 43-year-old virgin.
Oh my God, can we please talk about this? Can we, you guys. So Aidan's like, Kate, I met this guy, I really like him. We've been hanging out.
I didn't say I really like him. I never said that because I wasn't sure. I was like, I think I never said that! Do not spread lies.
Okay, yes he did.
You're a bitch.
But then he was like, Kate, he's a virgin.
Of women and men.
And I said, this is a horrible idea. And Aidan, what did you do?
I didn't sleep with him.
Yeah, but you kept going out with him.
I didn't go out with him. We were friends. He's a really nice person. We were friends.
You made out, right?
No.
You never kissed?
No.
I thought you kissed.
No. Although he's from the Midwest and he invited me to meet his family. And then I was like, wait, why am I going to meet your family?
You were gonna go meet his family? I
just didn't have anywhere to go during Christmas. And so he was like, come meet my family.
I didn't know that.
And all the nieces and nephews and cousins and,
But you didn't go, right?
I didn't go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So that's not.
So
really,
that's over. That's over.
So basically, nothing.
So nothing happened
You
there.
didn't even date him. You hung
That's
out
right.
with a virgin.
I hung out with a
really
virgin.
That exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
What is this? Seventh heaven?
No,
No, this is stupid.
I wanted you to tell like a story. Tell us about the last homeless guy you hooked up with.
Oh yeah. So there was a guy. There was a guy who was a member of a boy band. This was when I was.
A real one? Like a good one?
No, not a good one,
okay.
Kate.
Was he homeless?
Yes,
Oh,
he was, and
oh.
he is, and he lives in a van.
Down by the river.
Down by the river.
Panky.
And I remember one time I was in Palm Springs and he was there also, and it was 130 degrees outside, and he was like, meet me at my van, I'm here. And I was like, why are you in your van at 130 degrees? And he was like, I'm doing my own personal sauna. And I'm like, this is the most positive
I like
homeless
this
man.
guy.
I do too. I think he's great. He's actually really cool.
Why didn't you? He's not homeless if he lives in a van.
Kate, he's homeless.
That's not homeless.
Kate.
No, that's not homeless. That's van life. That's van living.
This is why we don't fit in at the country club with the golfing. We have to raise our standards now.
No, I like van life. Tom Green lives in a van. He's doing great.
Is he?
Yeah, he's living in a van.
Is he doing great? Is he?
Yes, he is.
I heard not.
No. Aidan. He is.
He's
great.
like...
He's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I love him.
I don't know him.
He is great.
I should just shut up. I'm burning all these people. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to Jackson McQueen, and I'm sorry to Tom Green, and I'm sorry to Aunt Jemima and the Wendy's girl.
I want to say I love Tom Green. I really do love Tom Green.
I don't know Tom Green.
He's a sweetheart. I love him.
Great.
Okay, all right, and he does live in a van, but it's for fun. It's a solar-powered van.
That's different. I have a friend who lives in an RV. If it's air-conditioned, great. But if it's broken AC,
all right,
then that's the difference.
Okay.
That's the difference.
All right.
I don't know Tom Green, okay? I'm sure he's great.
He's lovely.
All right. Great.
Let's get back to these questions. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to do apologies at the end of this episode. I apologize to black people, white people, Jackson McQueen, Tom Green. I think that's it so far.
Is it all me? It's all me insulting all these people.
Mostly.
I'm so sorry. Why?
All right, here we go. Date fails question.
Great.
If you're still accepting them. Yes, I am. I like sex. I like talking about it, want to talk about it, ideas, fantasies, experiences. My friend I'm staying with seems annoyed and frustrated by it. She definitely seems put off, but she's the only one I'm comfortable talking about it with. Should I drop it, or is there a better way to go about it?
I want to hear what you have to say.
This is my advice. Just ask her how she feels about it instead of guessing how she feels, because it says she seems put off by it, which means you don't know for sure. So I say just ask her what she's comfortable with. Say, are you cool with me talking about sex stuff with you because you're the only person I really feel comfortable talking to about it? But if you don't like it, I will stop.
That's 100. That's what we should do. You should give advice, and I should critique your advice.
What?
That's what we should do.
What? Okay. Go ahead, Aidan.
And that was good, Kate.
Aidan is a certified life coach.
I am. I'm
He's
a master
certified.
practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming.
What? One of these days, you need to do a session with me on here. Like, you need to analyze me.
Yeah.
You've never done that.
The neuro-linguistic programming is the idea that your language creates your reality. So the way people phrase things really gives a tell-all to how they see their life. And
How do I see my life?
we're really good friends. We're not going to go into all of those personal details on here.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know.
But I'm suffering.
Well, I know that, but
My boobs are so sticky from dropping the popsicle in there. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. It's really starting to get to me. Okay, let's get
I told you to wipe it. Do you want some club soda here?
No.
Here, baby.
No.
Do you want? I wet this for you.
Okay.
Here, wet your boobs on camera.
It's not club
We'll
soda.
get picked up.
That's not club soda. It's club soda with grapefruit in it. That's gonna make them stickier.
Is it?
Yes.
With other natural flavors.
Okay, let's just keep it.
I'm a practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming. I know what I'm doing.
Stay away from my
such
boobs.
an
You're
idiot.
gay. You know
Come
nothing
on.
about what
Can
you're doing.
I please?
No.
I just want to make people jealous.
Fine.
Please. Pat, pat, pat.
Okay,
No.
stop it. All right.
Wanna fall
Stop it.
in love with you. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Can we get back to the questions?
Okay, yes.
All right.
Okay, good.
Next.
That's a good answer, Kate. You
Thank
get
you.
100 for that one.
I did great.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Hey Kate, question for you. What's your advice for someone who's been single for 4 years trying to get back into dating? I was previously in a relationship for almost 8 years that felt like a marriage about to go bad. Oh, that felt like a marriage about to go bad. Okay. So he's been single 4 years and hasn't dated for the whole 4 years? Well, my advice would be ask out someone you like.
Great. These questions are ridiculous. They're like, "What? I haven't dated and I want to date. What should I do? Date!"
Well, let me say this. I know a lot of guys are really terrified to ask a woman out. So let's talk about ways to ask a woman out that aren't creepy.
The question, I just want to address the question real fast. The question there is, how can I remain comfortable and start dating? That's the real question.
Yeah.
He's not asking us. That's an idiotic thing. It's like, oh, like
Don't call my listeners
I'm not saying
idiots.
that. I'm not saying that. But like, you know how to date people. It's not about I don't know how to date. Yes, you do. You just don't feel comfortable dating. So the question is,
It's not that he
how
doesn't feel
can you be
comfortable
comfortable?
dating. He probably is uncomfortable asking because of fear of rejection.
He's uncomfortable dating, Kate,
Well, he's uncomfortable.
with the dating process. That's
Yeah,
why he's
but
asking.
It starts. Okay, well, he's asking how to get back into it. So what are ways for a guy to get a girl to go out with him?
Just join an app.
An app is a good way.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
join an app.
My-
I say take the easiest contrary action you can. Take the easiest way to ask girls out. And if that's you anonymous behind a screen, do it. Just find some way to start doing it.
I agree.
The easiest way.
I agree with that. An app is a great way to go. Just make sure you actually ask them out. Like, there's nothing worse than a guy on an app who just wastes your time talking, and never asks you out. Like, I stop answering after, like, the 5th sentence.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe for this person, that would be a big step. So I would say, if you want to start there, just start there and then warm your way into eventually asking. But you got to get comfortable dealing with women.
That's smart. I like that. And for the girls, obviously, just walk outside.
Is that right? Is that how it works?
I mean, more or less. I always tell guys that I think a good move is buying a girl's coffee. Like if you're in line behind her at Starbucks, when she goes to pay for the coffee, if you think she's cute, be like, let me get that for you.
It's really bold. That's really bold. And this guy can't ask a girl out.
I know, but what I'm saying is that's such a great opening because you don't risk anything. You lose $5. You don't have to ask the girl out because if she's interested in you, like a guy did that to me once and he was cute. And I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet of you. I was like, are you on Instagram? Or I like asked for his info.
But girls can be judged. You're a confident girl and you're a nice girl. But a lot of girls, you can do that and be like, yeah, what does he want? Like, I know girls who will be like that. Yeah, of course. That's why these guys don't do that shit.
Who would be upset about getting a free coffee?
People who like to hold themselves in a position of superiority over anything.
I stand corrected.
There you go.
All right.
But you're a very kind, nice girl, so if you get a girl like Kate, but you can't tell if a girl's like that, whether...
I guess not.
Don't you think?
Maybe then like notice her personality. Like if she seems smiley and bubbly when she orders the coffee, maybe,
I say stay behind the veneer of the social media nowadays. Not
Really?
before social media, I think it used to be really romantic to follow girls around and try to buy stuff.
No, it was never
for her.
romantic to follow girls around.
Well, I mean, like, like, hey, you like that dress? I'll buy it for you. Whatever. That's what they used to have to do.
Too much. I said a coffee, not a dress. That would be so creepy.
Like, what other options did these guys have?
That is so creepy. Like, if a guy, follows you into a dressing room to buy your dress, oh, that looks great on you, let me buy it.
Not follows you in, like, oh.
How else is he gonna know it looks good?
Well, if you're like, and then they go, hey,
a
little
dress
lady.
is a big commitment. That could be like $300.
You could be at TJ Maxx.
This dress...
Okay, so if you're at TJ Maxx,
Even TJ Maxx, it could be $50.
that's not no.
Yes, dresses can be.
Dresses
yes.
max $14.99.
No.
No, you know what you should do? You should go to TJ Maxx, offer the girl the thing, and then be like, hey, and then grab the dress, and if it's over $14.99, just drop it and run. You ain't worth that, and then run out the door.
You pick a dress and go up to her and say, I think this will look great on you. Can I buy it for you? That's not creepy.
Yeah, that's right. I pick a size 2, and the girl will be like, I'm actually a size 12. He's like, oh, well, you'd be cute if you were this size.
No!
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm giving awful advice.
12s.
I'm giving awful advice. No, I'm giving awful advice. It's not about size 12. People are getting too PC nowadays. It's not about size 12s.
The other day,
I was making a joke.
You're right. People are too PC.
Yeah.
The other day,
Aunt Jemima all day. Mrs. Butterworth all day. Wendy's girl, screw yourself. Tom Green, fuck you. Jackson McQueen, screw yourself.
I love Tom Green.
And knock, knock, knock on the window all day.
Oh my god.
Look, that guy looks like me.
Yeah, you scared the shit out of these people.
Those poor Asians.
They can't see.
Those poor Asians.
They scared the Asians.
I'm Asian too.
They're already jumpy because they're so quiet.
They heard me. They totally heard me. They're like, what?
Do you know what I told my friend the other day? That I think would be a great diet to only eat everything with chopsticks. Everything. Like, if you had to eat everything with chopsticks, you would lose so much weight.
You think?
Yeah, like imagine if you could only use chopsticks, like for ice cream, for everything, for burgers.
We should do a challenge. We should do.
Oh, I can't use
the chopstick. Well, exactly.
I'm really bad at it.
Chopstick. But you're so skinny.
I'm not.
I mean, skinny. Again, it's basic. That was a compliment.
Oh, thanks.
You look great.
I hate being called skinny because it makes me feel like starving. When I like to be called fit.
Can't do anything right. Size 12s are not beautiful, whatever, and then skinny, whatever. Okay. You're beautiful. You're perfect.
Thanks. So are you.
You're perfect.
All right. No one's perfect.
This is what happens when it comes to. God damn it.
Wait, let me tell you my PC moment. So I said I'm doing a show. This was like a year ago, but it popped up on my Facebook memories. I said I'm doing a show. To raise money for autism. It's really close to my heart because my nephew is autistic. And someone messaged me and was like, that's not the politically correct term. The correct term is my nephew has autism.
Okay, great.
And I was like, I'm doing a charity show for autism. Can you calm the fuck down? But now I learned that.
Were they nice about it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They left it as a comment. Yeah.
I mean,
whatever.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Why is it that every time I come on your podcast, I end up screaming about someone or another? Remember the first time I was like, God damn that guy on the freaking plane. Oh my God. But can you talk about him now?
Yeah.
Is he unlocked?
He's never been blocked.
No, unlocked. Like, as in, like, unlocked for us to talk about. Because remember, for a while, we had to be vague.
We talked about this guy I dated on this podcast before, named Ryan Adams, and I have no ill will against him anymore. We're totally cool. He's great.
We are totally cool?
Well, I'm not mad at him.
Oh.
I've got no, it's like people fuck up their lives, and I wish him the best, and I hope he's doing well. I've heard he's doing well. I don't know. I don't want to be a hater because karma.
Yeah.
And I think he had a lot of problems, and I hope he's getting the help he needs.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right. Well, he's.
But Aiden hated him. and went very often as well.
You know what though? I was very angry because I just lost my husband, so I was probably displacing a lot of my anger over there. I was pissed. So I was angry at men. I was like, fuck you, Michael, for dying.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And fuck this guy too, because he's another white guy. I don't give a fuck. Another white guy with a simple name. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Michael, for dying. Fuck you, Ryan. Whoever the fuck you are. Fuck you. Fuck everybody. I hate life.
But also, Aiden is that friend that's like more mad for you than you. Like a guy barely does shit to me. I mean, Ryan did, but I mean like a guy
barely.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm just saying if a guy like does anything, like Aiden, like if Aiden's mad at someone I'm dating, he'll be like, just so you know, when I see him, I'm not being nice to him.
In my defense, Kate, I'm the bitch. I'm sleeping.
I love it.
Okay, I'm sleeping. Check it out. I'm sleeping at home, resting. I get calls from Kate Quigley at 11 p.m. and because I go to sleep at like 10.
It's not late.
I go to
You're
sleep
a
at 10.
comedian.
During the pandemic, I've become a worker bee. So anyway,
Okay,
so
whatever.
you call me at
I have drama
11, and
sometimes.
she's like, "Oh my god, this and that." And I'm like, "That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible." Get me all worked up. She makes up with him, doesn't tell me that she's made up with him, and the next time I see them, I'm like, "Oh, where is that motherfucker?" And she's like, "Oh, we made up." And I'm like, "Fuck! I would have been stewing."
Everybody does that.
I've done that to you too.
Everybody.
I've done that to you.
Oh, you think?
But you never meet any of the guys.
I met.
Did you meet Joe? You did meet Joe.
I met Joe, which was by the way, Joe was a like every week breakup, every week on, every week.
I know.
We all do it. It's fine.
But Michael just died, so you know, there was another.
You know what?
I do get a pass because Michael died. Someone's always. Who's on PC now? Who's on PC now? You know what Michael died of? Cancer, HIV, cancer and HIV. So you guys listen to what she's. Everybody's always dying.
I'm sorry, which one?
Everybody's always both. He died from both! And by the way, people, before you start coming at me, I did a fundraiser for HIV awareness and cancer awareness, telling the story, and I'm getting an award from American Cancer Society for raising money. So, shut up! Shut up!
Can we talk about HIV?
We can talk about HIV.
I want to talk about HIV.
Yeah.
Okay, because you wrote about it.
I wrote about it.
Talked about it on here.
I wrote about it.
Yeah.
I'm HIV positive. I've been positive for 16 years.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool to talk about because I actually think a lot of people still are uneducated on HIV
Right.
and how far the drugs have come and how you.
Sorry.
It's fine. They can hear us.
No, I just get excited whenever people walk by.
No,
I don't care. HIV!
Okay.
She can think.
Anyway, so
Yes.
the point is, I just want you all to know that Aiden is healthier than me. In fact, when the whole pandemic started, was it when the pandemic started? You were gonna like give me your HIV medicine or something?
Oh yeah, you know,
it cured COVID. Or?
In China, in China. In China. So in China, they use HIV antivirals as a coronavirus support for healing. And the thing is, so I was like, oh, good news, I'm already on these every day, so I win.
Yeah.
And
you
so
won.
And so when Kate thought she had HIV, I was like, Kate,
I didn't think I had HIV. I thought
I'm sorry. No,
COVID.
she never thought she had HIV. She thought she had COVID. I'm sorry. They all blend together nowadays. It's the same disease.
But also, I thought I had COVID, but it turned out to be food poisoning, and I thought that I killed my mom. Because I thought,
that's right. You were like, I killed my mom.
I killed my family.
Yeah. She was like, I'm so sick, and I think I killed my family.
I literally came home from visiting my family, which my mom would not let me come home. Like, the whole pandemic, my mom, because she's autoimmune, was like, no one's allowed over. And then finally, she lets me come home, and then she actually let me hug her. I think really because she wanted a photo with my boyfriend, if we're honest. Not because she wanted to hug me. But that's fine, Mom.
That's a pessimistic view.
Well, I think it's the truth because the only reason, whatever. Anyway, point is, I come back to LA the next day. I wake up, worst fever, chills, like head throbbing, runny nose, cough. I'm like dying. But it turned out to be food poisoning. And then I puked for like, it was so long. I mean, I almost shit my pants on stage. I had to go on stage with food poisoning. It was bad. But
good thing you keep it tight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Remember when you contact? Are we allowed to talk about this?
When I asked you for anal advice?
Yeah, you were
a long
like,
time ago. And Aiden said, take a water bottle and squirt it up there, which I don't think is weird.
You need to douche.
I know, but not with a water bottle, like an enema ball.
You do it.
A water bottle?
An enema ball.
Do you mean like a squirt top?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Like, what you mean? Like, if I take like an Arrowhead bottle?
Sure.
How the hell do you squeeze that up there?
You just need good aim. You need good aim.
What do you? No, you have to have pressure to squeeze the.
Just
water.
watch a YouTube tutorial then.
I'm not watching a YouTube tutorial on cleaning your asshole.
You have porn star friends,
that
right? You
on
have porn star
YouTube?
girlfriends. You have porn star girlfriends.
Yeah. No, now I know how. I've done it.
Oh, great. How'd it go?
Oh yeah. Great.
Great. And make sure you eat fiber in the morning. The oatmeal.
This is a long. Okay. Let's just move on.
Wait, we were talking about something.
Can we go back to our questions?
Yes.
Great.
Oh, HIV, healthy.
Yeah, the point
healthy
is,
HIV.
if you know someone with HIV, don't fret. Or if you have it or get it.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You know, it's fine. And if you do get it or if you're struggling with it, you can DM me and I'll help you.
Aww.
I'm very nice.
That's sweet. He'll think it's COVID, but it's Anyway, all right.
Anyway, the point is I offered you the drugs. And I'm that good of a friend to offer you my extra HIV medication for your COVID. That wasn't COVID.
That was actually really sweet of you, though. I was too scared to take it, though. I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm scared of taking pills. It's kind of ironic.
I was going to say that. Don't worry.
Anyway, all right.
Okay.
As I eat mushroom caps like, right before the question. All right. I don't really understand this question. How would it be best for a guy to let his guard down and not get defensive and leave? Yeah, I don't understand.
It's usually tough, but hey, life's about learning.
How would it be best for a guy to let his guard down and not get defensive and leave? I don't understand that question. I'm sorry.
You've got to identify what the trigger is. You've got to identify what is the trigger that's making you go into defense mode and resolve that issue.
Yeah, I don't really understand the question.
He gets defensive. He's like, oh, closes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's just about, here's my advice to people on this, because I'm learning this. Always assume someone's coming from a place of trying to get you to understand them, not attacking you. Because I think most of the time, like, if someone brings something up, they're trying to communicate how they feel to resolve the issue, not to attack you.
Most of the time, that is true. Yeah.
And, like, I know for me, I've dated guys that will get super defensive if I say anything. And then usually they come around the next day and realize. But if you can, in the moment, just take a breath and go, like, try to assume it's coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Okay.
I'm good today.
You are good today.
I'm like Coach Quigley.
Yay!
Yeah! All right, one more. Let's do one more. This is a funny one.
All right.
Thoughts on awkward farts during a first date?
People fart, and that's okay.
No, it's not. Not on a first date. No.
For straight people, yes, but for gay guys, I think like we
Did you
all
say street people.
Yeah, I think for gay guys, we are all clean. So even if we do fart, it doesn't smell.
I don't know.
Because we're ready to have sex on the first date.
Yeah, gay guys just get in there and fuck.
We do.
You really do. You just yeah. I actually think that's not such a bad concept because you guys get the sex out of the way and then see if you still like each other.
Yes, but we're stunted emotionally, a lot of us.
You think?
I would say, yeah.
Gay men?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why?
Mm-hmm. Because we're stuck in high school. Like, because we never, like, so basically your growth progression gets stuck wherever the development stops. So, like, if you're in high school and you are never allowed to experience that whole dating process and, you know, getting to know people and blah, 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 you know, we're all stuck in high school. So if you know, it's like a big party, but, you know, who do you come home to get a hug from at the end of the day?
Me?
No.
All right. Well, this was a weird ending. Stop touching my boobs. Honestly, I have popsicle in my hair. It's like driving me crazy. In my boobs, it's everywhere. It's sticky now.
But you know what, Kate? You should be so proud of yourself because the episode got done.
We did it.
Yeah.
It was terrible for 20 minutes, and then we got there.
And then we got there. We
offended everyone. I really feel bad about it. I just want to say to Tom Green, I adore you. And what is wrong with you?
What about Jackson? You don't give a shit about Jackson? Why? Because he's black? You're racist.
Oh my God. I don't give a shit about you. Speaking of which, can we go get Chinese food? I'm really hungry.
Yeah, and then you can use your chopsticks.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I didn't do any ads on this episode, but...
Get my book.
Yes, your book.
Get my book.
Go get Aidan's book, The Art of Being Yay. He's going to sign a copy for me or I'm going to kill him.
Woohoo!
Also, I will be in San Diego at American Comedy Company this weekend, and I'll be performing in Alaska, March, I think 5th and 6th.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to Alaska.
What town?
Anchorage.
Oh my god, that's so fucking
and
cool.
Wasilla. It's like my 4th time.
That's amazing.
I love playing there. It's so
Oh
fun.
my god.
Oh my god, I should take you.
So jelly. I want to go to Alaska.
It's so amazing. This bar is called Coots. It's my favorite
Oh
bar.
my god, I love Alaska.
It's the best.
Okay.
All right.
That's where Jewel's from. Okay, anyway. I love Jewel. Jewel, I love you.
That's where
more than
Jessica
she loves
Michelle
Tom
sings.
Green.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Jessica Michelle Singleton, what?
Is from Alaska. Jessica Michelle.
She's from. No wonder why I like her.
She's from Alaska.
She's hardy, that one.
She's dope.
I love her.
Shout out Jessica Michelle Singleton.
Yay! Someone we both love. Hey!
She has a great podcast also called Ignorance is Blessed. It's very cool.
That's right.
Anywho.
But fuck you, Tom Green. I'm just so kidding! I'm just making fun! I love you!
I love you, Tom Green. I'm gonna kill Aiden. Anyway.
I like Tom Green too. He was great on... He was not great on that show. But I was going to say he was great on The Celebrity Apprentice, but he was not great on that show. He got so drunk he didn't show up for work, and then he got fired.
Wouldn't you if you had to work for Donald Trump?
Well, that's in retrospect. I'm just saying he wasn't great on that show, but he was great on his own show, The Tom Green Show. I really enjoyed that one. So thank you for the laughter.
He was. And also, I'm going to give him a shout out now because you fucked up everything. He is doing this really cool series. For real, in all seriousness, he's living out of a van and he's traveling around. He's making these cool videos and it's all like solar powered and he goes to national parks and he's like cougar hunting and I don't know. It's very cool.
But Jackson McQueen doesn't get a shout out.
Jackson McQueen is my friend who does not have the hots for me and is amazing also and a great comedian. You should follow him. And follow me at Kate Q Funny. Also, this podcast will be soon airing on Podcast TV, which is going to be a new app on all the smart TVs like Samsung TV Plus and I don't know where else.
And Aunt Jemima also. We shout out to Aunt Jemima.
No.
We'll never end. We'll have to shout out everybody we've
Shout out to Uncle Ben.
Sorry, HIV groups and American Cancer Society and autism.
We love you. It's been Dave Mouse.
Bye.
How do I stop it? I don't know.
Oh my god. Kate! Did you lose it?